Hello, I'm Marikit Taylor.
And I'm Loïc Hans.
And we're here today to present to you the game Les Barons, which is a historical and fun treasure hunt, but it's actually on a deck of cards. And I'm a historian, so I took care of the writing of the story and the historical research.
And I'm the coordinator of the project, and I've made the game design and the production.
In 2009, La Chaux-de-Fonds and Le Loc, which is the neighboring town, were inscribed on UNESCO's World Heritage List for their watchmaking town planning. This is a very special urban system, which means that the whole towns were conceived solely for watchmaking, and watchmaking is everywhere. The only thing is that it's a little bit difficult, even today, to get people to understand what it actually is, because when you come to La Chaux-de-Fonds, you don't see any watches, and yet they're made everywhere still today, and all the watchmakers lived here next to their workshops. So last year, in 2019, when we celebrated the 10th anniversary of this UNESCO inscription, we implemented various events and creations of games and such things to try and find ways to make this more accessible to everybody who comes to La Chaux-de-Fonds. Amongst all the activities that were organized during the 10th anniversary, this game, Les Barons, this treasure hunt, is the one thing that remains as a long-lasting offer for tourism, because actually we have traditional standard guided tours, but we don't actually have many things which are autonomous and which are geared towards children, families, or especially school groups. So we specifically created something which is a combination of fact and fiction that would be serious but not too serious. So as the story goes, you've just arrived in La Chaux-de-Fonds and you're on the quest to find the stolen watch of your ancestor, Uncle Louis. And all you know is that it was one of his friends back in the day who stole the watch, but you don't know which one. So here are Uncle Louis's friends, and these are the suspects. So each one of these people existed, and as you go through the cards, which Loïc will show you afterwards, you discover not only the story of La Chaux-de-Fonds and its watchmaking, but also the stories of these culprits. Here, for example, we're in front of the house and the factory of Charles Rodolphe Spielmann, who is one of the potential suspects. And just for the anecdote, all these watchmaking factory owners, they loved to live next to their workshops because they wanted to keep an eye on their employees.
Le but du projet est de développer un serious game qui va promouvoir la découverte et l'apprentissage de contenu historique. Le jeu doit donc être relativement sérieux, mais suffisamment ludique pour vivre une activité agréable. Cette activité va donc être immersive et se présente sous la forme d'un parcours, d'une marche qui va commencer dans le parc des musées et dans les musées, puis ensuite va se passer à travers la ville. Le choix d'effectuer une chasse au trésor permet de traiter plusieurs contraintes. Par exemple, on peut avoir un nombre de joueurs très variable, de 1 personne jusqu'à 6 personnes. On peut avoir aussi beaucoup de groupes en parallèle qui font le jeu. La longueur du jeu en fait est aussi variable en fonction de l'intérêt des groupes. Ça peut aller de 1h30 pour les groupes les plus rapides jusqu'à 2h30 à peu près pour les groupes qui décident de voir tout ce qu'il y a le long du chemin, comme par exemple l'espace de l'urbanisme horloger ou les cages d'escalier secrètes.
A lot of the heritage in La Chaux-de-Fonds is behind closed doors, and creating this circuit and the cards enabled us to sort of force people to discover some really beautiful elements of La Chaux-de-Fonds, such as this stairwell, which is very Art Nouveau, and which is a hidden gem like many others in the town.